I still can't believe that we're talking about passwords 25 years after I think I used my first one. You know, you've got the frequent password changes. I get why people say you have to change your password every 30 days. That just means every 30 days I'm going to get my yellow sticky out and change it and hide it under my keyboard. It's ridiculous. People are just reusing the same complex passwords across multiple accounts because they can't remember what it is. You know, I watched my mother, God bless her, try to remember passwords and she can't. So, you know, I've now got her a finger touch iPad, so she's a wee bit happier with that. But, you know, before that, she basically had a book of passwords and we ritually burned it once I set her up with a password manager and fingerprint access. It's like, we're burning this now, Mum, you can never use this again. And these complex character requirements that the companies come out with, even when you're just trying to sign up for something as simple as, I don't know, I'm just going to throw Spotify out here. You know, you have to have 8 characters, uppercase, lowercase, special character, but you can't use these 5 special characters. It's like, oh, just, yeah, there's a famous Dilbert cartoon, you know, your next password has to be made up of squirrel noises. I used to have that as my screensaver because it's like, that's me, that's squirrel noises. And the more complexity just leads to a lot of security risks. So obviously I can't fix the problem, because if I could, you and I would be in business and would be trillionaires up there in space with Elon Musk and whoever else is there. But what I would recommend that we do is multi-factor authentication. I know it's a pain in the arse to set up. Make sure your senior engineers, your people with access to the crowns, you know, the crown jewels, are using something like a YubiKey so that you've got that extra layer on top. But make sure that everyone is using multi-factor. If you can use biometrics, even better. We did get, I've got pushback in the previous companies that I worked for with biometrics. You know, they're going to steal all my information. And I just turned around to them and I showed them their iPhones and I said, so how do you log into your iPhone then? Oh, with my thumb. Right, well, that's your biometrics. So we're done with this conversation. And so make sure you've got 100% completion for MFA. It just takes one person without it. You know that's who the bad guy's going to go after.